Chase mastery, not money. Money follows mastery. Struggling salespeople, they like to think in terms of yes or no, black and white, very binary. In fact, in some cases, very destructive. But human beings, we like to look at black and white, don't we, right? Either I have arrived or I have not. But we don't like to think about our progress. Like, either I have six-pack or I don't. That's not a good habit to have in terms of thinking. And the more successful the closers, the less they focus on money. They focus on the prospects. They focus on solving problems. The money is a byproduct. The ones who are hungry, who are chasing money, they never realize their full potential. And they never hit that top income level. Because it's, I make money, I didn't make money. Or I make this much money, or I didn't make this much money. Versus the mastery. So first you learn something, I'm not getting it, Sifu, then I'm getting it, then now I got it. But it always goes back to not getting it again. Because the minute you stay at got it, what happens? You stop learning, you stop chasing mastery. Beginner's mind, not getting it again, getting it, got it. So it's this cycle, again, again, again. And that's how chasing mastery works. So you never want to stay, oh, I got it. I know that. I've seen that. I did that. The minute you think that, you're not playing the game of mastery. Struggling salespeople, they have the shiny ball syndrome. Because they believe they have seen something, listened to something, learned something, I've watched a video, I'm done, let me jump to the next thing. They never get good at anything. That shiny ball syndrome as a habit is very disruptive. So when things get hard, like just a little bit more difficult, right? They don't want to look within themselves. Oh, I need to work on me. No, this is too hard. Let me go to the next thing that's easy. Because they didn't believe that they could get to any level of mastery or proficiency or accomplishment anyway. It's like, let me try something new. Oh, it gets hard. So before I fail miserably, knowing that I will, let me quit and jump to the next thing. And they do the next thing. Oh, it gets hard. Let me make sure I don't fail miserably for this one. Let me quit because I didn't fail, I quit. It's an illusion they created in their minds. And okay, then I quit, I didn't fail. No, you did. You failed miserably. You failed by not playing the game. This is not just sales, this is life skill. Because it doesn't matter what you do. I don't care what you do. What business you're in, what you sell, however you sell it, you need to deal with people. And if you're not good with dealing with people, with your communication, with your closing skill, you're not going to succeed at anything. Period. So, what skill is more important than this? None. And if you don't master this, what other skills matter? None. Doesn't matter what it is. Anything else is an add-on to this. Because the more effective you are in communication, in sales, in closing, influence, the more effective you are in all other areas of life. It makes everything else easier. I want to be a copywriter. Do you need to talk to clients? Do you want to charge more money? You need to learn how to close. I want to build a company. Okay, do you need to talk to vendors? Do you need to talk to customers? Do you need to talk to employees? You need to learn how to close. Do you need to lead a team? You need to learn how to close. I want to do tech. Good. Do you need to talk to investors? Do you need to raise money? Do you need to talk to your team? You need to learn how to close. I want to have a relationship. Yeah. You're single. You need to know how to talk. You need to know how to listen. You know how to communicate. Yeah. You need to learn how to close. I don't care what it is that you do. You have your kids. You want them to grow up to be good citizens, to be successful. You need to learn how to close so you can be good parents. Like, it doesn't matter what you do. No matter what you do. You cannot get away from this because it's about human interactions. So that skill, you have to get very, 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 very good. And that is a skill that's going to pay you dividends for the rest of your life. If your core closing skill is a 5, all these skills cannot pass 5. It sets the standard and the height for everything else you do. Period. But when you got this skill down, now this skill amplifies everything else. It's like an amplifier. I could have a skill here That's maybe a 5, but I've got a 10 in closing. Man, it amplifies this. It amplifies this. It amplifies this. Right? It's like a chord. Like it amplifies all of them. All of them. So because I know how to close, it makes me a better speaker. Because I know how to close, it makes me a better man. Because I know how to close, it makes me a better investor. Advanced people are advanced because they never not do the basics. And chances are, whenever you're stuck, that's the answer. You feel like, oh, I'm pretty good at I'm stuck, go back to basics. Because it's something that you do, something you're not doing, something within your toolbox. Certain areas you're weak, maybe because maybe you didn't have a strong enough fundamental in that. And that's the bottleneck. That's the constraint. That's stopping you from performing at a high level. And why I always teach you using martial art metaphor. The master is the one that does the same move, right? Tens of thousands of times, not new move, not 20 ways to kick somebody. It's one kick, 10,000. That kick is unstoppable. And they just do the same thing again and again. So imagine this, you versus other people. If every quarter you pick one skill from here, and you say, I'm going to focus on this, how many skills you can work on in a year? 4. Do you see the difference between you and everybody else? If you have this habit of picking one skill you're going to focus on every quarter, the growth that you have. Now you're chasing mastery. And if you are doing this, could your income not grow? Could you not close more sales? Could you not generate more leads? Could you not close more deals? Impossible. It's impossible. There's just no way. Because cause and effect. Like you cannot work on your skills and not see an improvement in your income. And if you're consistent enough, no shiny ball object syndrome, you do that year in and year out, year in and year out, just like the karate master, right? You're just hitting that again and again and again and again. It becomes a habit. Don't focus on, how come I can't kill someone with a punch? That's binary. Focus on, let me do my 500 punches a day. That's all I need. I do that day in and day out, and day in and day out. Then when you touch somebody, game over. Don't focus on the money, focus on the mastery. Your weakest important skill sets the height at which you can use all your other skills and determines your income.